Hey guys, different setup again. This time we're on my bed because I thought let's switch it around from sitting behind my desk the whole time. Basically today we're doing a Q&A. I think in the last video I said I was gonna do a horror game playthrough, which I have done technically, but yeah, the recording messed up. It has like 1 frame per like fucking 20 seconds, which is not good. So I cannot use that. And then I recorded another video and it happened again. So today is the day that I'm uploading this, so hi. The last video I tried to record was yesterday, and when that flopped I was like, well shit, what do I have to do now? So then somebody on stream came with the idea to do a Q&A, which is what we're doing today. I asked on my Instagram to give some questions and I asked them to be juicy, so I hope there is some in there. Okay, so I have a couple of questions. They're not too many. I'm gonna try to respond to every one of them, if not almost all of them, depending on what's in there and how many dupes we have. Let's go. So the first question is, what did you want to be when you grow up? I wanted to be a lot. For a really long time, I wanted to be Spider-Woman, because I had an obsession with Spider-Man when I was a kid. So yeah, I wanted to be her for a really long time, even though I'm super scared of spiders, so that doesn't really make sense. After that, I wanted to be a lawyer. And after that, I wanted to be a game developer, and that's what I want to do right now. So, or something in biology. Somebody said hi. Hi back. Okay. The next question is, how old was the oldest guy that's been in your DMs? Definitely not a question that I have been paying attention to keep track of how old people are in my DMs, but yes, a lot of people text me, and yes, a lot of older people text me as well. So I think the oldest person was 74, if I remember correctly, and he asked me to be his sugar babe, but yeah, I ain't doing that. He basically wanted me to come on journeys with him because he wanted to travel and he was alone, so he needed somebody to travel with, and he was like, oh yeah, can you do it? I'll pay you like 5,000 a week and I'll pay for your travel, so we'll basically be traveling the whole year. I said no because I'm in school and obviously I don't want to be in contact with an old man like that. I'm sorry, I do not want sexual contact with anyone at this point. So how did he get into streaming? Long story. It says it in the question as well, like you can talk forever about this. Yes, long story, but I'm gonna try to trim it down a little bit. Maybe I'll make a longer video about this in the future if you guys want that. When I was a kid, I always would watch YouTube, specifically Gameneer, which is a Dutch channel, which I do not like him anymore, but that's because we had a Twitter fight when I was 14. Basically, I watched him, I watched Dan TDM, I watched Joey Corsefa, and I watched Dana Marbles. Basically, I got into the whole YouTube thing when I was super young. I wanted to do something in entertainment back then already. But when I was around 9, my friends started questioning like, do you want to start a YouTube channel with us? Do you want to like join us? And I was like, no, because at that point I was very realistic in the way I was thinking about things that I did, especially online. So I knew that there was no way I could make a YouTube video without it being either childish or unprofessional, so I did not. And then skip forward to when I was 12, a lot of friends of mine started watching Twitch, and I did not really watch it at the time, but my friends seemed to be very into it. At that time I still played Minecraft, so I streamed Minecraft for a couple of times back when I was 12, which is actually under the age that you're allowed to stream, but let's just ignore that fact. So basically I streamed for a couple of days and I thought that there was somebody watching, because I don't know if you guys know this, but when you are streaming there's always a view count of 1 if you have your own stream open. I had my own stream open, so I thought that there was 1 viewer, 1 person that I could talk to, and I was talking to them as if they were another person, but in reality it was me. And when I realized that, I got so mortified that I stopped streaming immediately. I never streamed after that, like in like 2 years or so, because I was embarrassed. If nobody was watching, I would still talk as if there's people there, but at that time, because I actually thought there was somebody watching and I was talking to myself basically the whole time, I was super embarrassed. Then when I was 14, I started streaming the time that I didn't stop streaming, and that was League of Legends that I streamed at that point. I did not tell anyone that I was starting to stream. I did not tell my friends, I did not tell my parents. It took a really long time for me to actually tell all my friends that I was doing this, because I thought it was a little bit cringy and I didn't really want to have other people's opinion, because I wanted to try it out to see if I would like it. And if it wasn't obvious enough, of course I liked it, so I kept doing it, and eventually I told my friends, and then I said that when I would hit 200 followers I would tell my people at school as well, so I did that, and now basically everybody knows that I do this. Not everyone is positive about it, but who fucking cares? So yeah, that's how I got into streaming. I basically streamed every day for about a year, and now I just stream as much as I can. Time travel. Future or past? Definitely past, because I'm terrified of the future, right? I don't like change as a person, so I do not want to know what changes are gonna come, because I feel like I'm just gonna be like, oh my god, when is this gonna change? When is this gonna happen? Like, you never know in the future like what you're gonna see. What if you see like basically everybody be dead? You don't know what comes in the future. You do know what comes in the past, and I would love to see dodos. I'm just too scared for the future, I guess. I don't want to know if I have kids when I grow up. I don't want to know with who I end up marrying, or if I even get to marry. I don't want to know. I don't want to know, because then, you know, it will just mess up all the fun you're gonna have while you're in the current time. How many people have offered to pay for more explicit content? A lot of them. Did you get more subs when started? I know, stupid question, but whatever. I actually did, but that's not necessarily because of, I think somebody named Buck was very generous and gifted a lot of subs to me. But I do notice that my views are up right now, but that's basically because everybody is working from home, or aren't working, or aren't going to school, so they just have more time to open up stream. How are you doing? I'm doing fine. I'm a little bit pissed off for the gaming videos, because I was really excited about them, because it was some good content, I'm not gonna lie. I recorded that and I was like, oh my god, this is gonna be such a good video, because I got scared as a fucking wuss in some of them. Okay, I'm done. I'm just sad that that will never show daylight. Are you still in school? If not, what's your graduation? I actually graduated this year. It's very different in the Netherlands than any other timetables that I know of. But I have something that's called HAVO, which is basically secondary general education. And I took chemistry, biology, and computer science as main subjects. Right now I'm gonna take a break year to be able to save up for my bachelor course that I want to do. The bachelor course that I want to do right now is the bachelor course for creative media and game technologies. I hope I'm gonna get accepted in that school. Do you hate me? Do you? Do you? No, I don't currently hate anyone, I think. No, because like hating is a very big word. You know, sometimes I say like, oh, I hate her, but I don't really hate people. Because like, honestly, I don't care enough. There are some people that I think are annoying, but the person who commented this is not one of them. Are you kidding? Are you trans? Wouldn't you like to know? Just kidding, guys. That's an inside joke with somebody. Just ignore that. Favorite breakfast? I like light breakfast, but I also don't really keep to that all the time. Most of the time I eat either something like grilled cheese, which is called a tosti in Dutch, or avocado on like a toast with ham and mayonnaise and an egg, or I eat a mug cake, because I'm totally addicted to those. I make like little brownies in a mug. It's really easy. I'm just gonna throw up the recipe right here, because it's honestly too good to not share, and it's so easy. So just saying. Ass or boobs? Honestly, I like boobs and all, you know, I have them, I like them, whatever. But I have to pick ass, because first of all, you can work for it, and second of all, guys have them too, so I can enjoy it. What is your rank in League of Legends? Currently it's silver Silver 4, but I recently demoted from Silver 3 to Silver 4, which is kind of sad. But I also basically only play League when I'm streaming, and most of the time when I'm streaming I want to play with my viewers rather than playing ranks. So I don't really play a lot of ranks. If I would probably be around gold, I think, but I don't know. What's your favorite thing of being a Twitch streamer? Honestly, the community, 100%, because you know, I have been able to grow a community out of basically nothing, which is really cool, first of all, and I get to meet so many cool people. I've met a lot of my friends because I stream, so that's really fucking cool that I get to meet so many cool people. It also feels good to see that people that know each other because of my stream get to be friends as well. Yeah, I'm happy about that. I think that's definitely my favorite part about it. Just the feeling of creating something positive, I guess, which would be the community. How did you become a gamer? And what inspired you to do Twitch? So the Twitch part I already explained. Okay, sorry, the recording just messed up a little bit. The gaming part is fairly simple to explain. I basically was addicted to playing Pokemon on my Nintendo from the get-go. I don't really know where that came from. I was basically addicted to the card game, the anime, and the Nintendo games before I even understood what life was. I don't really remember much how that started, but it already had started before I really was conscious about what was going on. Then you have my father, who was also like into gaming a little bit. The first game that I played that was not like Nintendo or Wii related was Need for Speed, and I was totally addicted to that as well. I fucking love that game. I still love that game. Need for Speed still has a special part in my little heart. And then basically I started playing Sims because my friends and my sister were playing it, and because of Dan TDM, a YouTuber, I started playing Minecraft. Because of Minecraft, I started watching Game Manier, and then because of Game Manier, I started playing Ark because that's what he used to play. And then I met a lot of cool people on there. You know who we are, bitches. What's up? Yes, I played Ark. And because one of the guys that I play Ark with, I started playing League. And that's basically how I got addicted to games. Woo! Most interesting place you've traveled to? This is such an easy question to answer. It's definitely Suriname. I fucking love that country. I want to go back so badly. Everything about that place is just beautiful. The people are beautiful. They're so nice and so warm-hearted that I just, my god, I want to go back there so badly. I love looking at stars, but when you're there you can literally see the colors of the Milky Way. Like, holy fucking fuck. It's so beautiful. They have nature there. It's beautiful. They have like these beautiful islands. There's this one island that's literally like a mountain area that God put underwater, and they have these beautiful trees, and this is just, oh my god, I want to go back so badly. Holy fuck. And it's like warm there, but it's not too warm, and it like, they have rain, so basically when it rains you really just want to get into the rain and get wet because it's colder and it's cooling. And then when it stops raining, it gets hot again, like immediately, and then you're still like wet, but it's warm, so then you're comfortable again, and it's just, my god, I love that country so much. Places go. No. Okay, this one is Dutch. It says, wat vind jij jouw minst aantrekkelijke eigenschap? That translates to, what do you think is your least attractive feature? Body wise, I think, if you look like personally, I think my nose or my forehead. It used to be how skinny I am, but like I'm working out, so like, you know, that's getting fixed, you know. Personality wise, I think it's both like my favorite feature of myself, but also my least favorite, because like it's not really good in the terms of dating or like being attractive in that way, is my stubbornness. I'm very hard-headed. I'm so stubborn, and not always for my own good and not always for other people's good. But honestly, I also love that about myself, because I just do not agree with things that I do not agree with. Like, I do not settle down for anything that I don't believe in or actually think is right. So yeah, my stubbornness. And I think overall for humans, I really don't like feet. I'm sorry for everybody that has a foot fetish. I know my feet are in the frame, but I have socks on. So take that, feet fetish people. And then the last question is, do you realize that when the Disney characters sing, they are doing freestyle? Technically no, but technically yes. You're low-key right, because it's like musical kind of, so like it's spontaneous and everybody knows this choreography all of a sudden. Whoa, it's basically a paradox, because technically they are freestyling but also technically not. Well, that's a weird question to end on. Yeah, these are all the questions that I got within 20 hours of me posting the Instagram story. I'm sorry that the questions might not be the quality that you want to see from a Q&A, but this is totally improvised, totally last minute. Some questions were the same or very similar, so I hope that I did a good job of answering them. Before I end this video, I have a question for you that I will also be answering myself, and that is, which not necessarily expected thing do you miss in quarantine the most? With that, I mean not just, oh, I miss my friends, not just, oh, I miss parties, not just, oh, I miss my family, or oh, I miss my job. No, something very specific. For me, for example, it's hugging, which I did not necessarily expect because I am a huggy person. I know that of myself, but I didn't know that I would miss it that much to the point that I'm hugging this beer basically constantly now. It's honestly sad because that's one of the things that you won't be able to do for the longest time. But yeah, now I want to know from you guys what you miss the most, which you didn't necessarily expect from yourself or just in general. Okay, that was it for this video. I hope you guys liked it, even though it was very fucking improvised and last minute. If you did, please give it a thumbs up and maybe subscribe if you haven't already, and answer my question in the comment section below or top, or I don't know where it moved to because it didn't move for me, luckily. Okay, and then I'll see you guys next week. Bye!
Sounds weird. Sounds weird.